Alright, what's up? Comes another video, and today we have got episode 9 of the King Boo Rags to Riches series. Stuff happens today. A lot goes wrong, let's say that. Just a quick intro. So normally nothing really goes wrong in any of our videos. We're quite quickly just copying some of the powers. Maybe should have got surface because you're probably not going to use it, and we are just off getting improved eco boost now, which we kind of want. First game we find Swifty. So there's a lot of time-lapse games, a lot of games today. Because it's not smooth sailing like all the other ones have been. We don't play well in this, and we lose a lot of the games today. I'm just going to say what happens today. And we're going to go through a lot of stuff. We're going to go through some of the reasons why we lost. This first one was just completely unwinnable. We went our King Boo Spectre versus Darling Glue. No good use for the deactivate in this game. Really nothing we can do. We just really need our quick shot power lock here, or we need to be playing a later game strategy. But no, we couldn't really do much here. We do everything we can. We farm hard. We try and slow down his farming as much as possible. But yeah, damage boost is just so strong. He's still able to get loads and loads of BIAs up. And yeah, with that BIA spam, and it's not having a stall, even though we just constantly send in all these ZOMGs, he's able to defend all of them. And yeah, he can just counter when it starts to look a little bad for him. And yeah, nothing we can do there. We lose that one. Our next opponent is High. I'm pretty sure we get every screenshot in. You'll see eventual updates of what the medallion count is looking like, what it is at the end of this episode. It is not quite what we are. It does not quite hit the goal. Even though it was only 200k wins, we just don't play well. That one was quite easy though. He couldn't stall because we used our deactivate intelligently there. Lucky Fox we play against. And yeah, we're just going to throw in this little rush here. ZOMG, he's not got loads and loads of money. We anti-stalled nicely with our engineer spots, and I think this will just eventually kill him. This was honestly a week ago now. These games are a week ago. We're playing a bunch on my other account, my normal account. I played more than I thought, but I forgot to record anything, I'll be honest. I uncovered a terrible stalling trick in Spire, but I'm going to kind of keep that a secret because it's not a great thing to get out, and I'm not sure NK can fix it if I do expose it, so I'm going to keep that a secret. But yeah, so this one, oh yeah, we're going to put this, this is a good rush here because of, where the hell did it go? Alright, yeah, I can't lie, I did all this like a week ago and saved it all. I didn't think there was any mistakes, but I guess oh no, I remember what's happening, yeah, so whenever I got called on Discord, the recording stopped, but we probably won that game. I don't know, but anyway, the Camgro leads are a good rush for the Sabo. Anyway, that was a bit funny. Yeah, so another Spectre game, another Darling Glue. What can you really do versus Darling Glue? Not a lot. Versus this guy who, it's actually quite funnily enough, he's quite scared of me. Because I played him a lot of times on my main account, and he kept begging for me to DC. And I just clapped him every single time, I'm going to be honest, until he went passive Inspire. In which case I was going to pull out the... as soon as I learned or figured out this terrible trick, Inspire, I was going to whip it out and put it on him, but no, he seems like an alright guy. He's in my Discord server, by the way. Join the Discord server. Write to me on Discord, and I can get you in there if you want it. But yeah, it's not the most active Discord, but it's just a little bit of fun. But yeah, we're just CMG spamming. We're Spike Factory spamming, which need to try and hold on for as long as possible. Hope he can't defend all these ZMGs off, even though we feel like he might be able to. And yeah, we're just going to keep Spike Storming as much as possible. And he's going to die. We somehow win that one. That unwinnable matchup, but we managed to pull out the win. Next one is the Hog Raider. So we're going to start with some Cobra. This is very sped up. It's not the easiest to follow these games, I'll be honest. But that's not really the point of this series, easy games to follow. That's some of the other series. This is just trying to speed through to 1 million medallions, which well, the account was at. I did a chest 7 last week. I'm post-comming this finally a week later after. So this was done like a week ago. But hopefully this gets released today on the 12th of June. With the post-com done on this day as well. But yeah, we're just Cobra spamming. We're adjusting. He goes for the BIA. We've got loads of adjustments down. He's going to need a lot more defense. He's going to need to boost. He boosts. His boost isn't enough. We're going to win that one. We then somehow don't defend this with... I was like so convinced this would defend. But and I didn't think any balloons really went by, but it didn't defend, so that was really sad. It was probably not the nicest match anyways. So we then changed to some Dart Monkey, and we boost here, and we somehow, I don't know how that didn't defend. I guess we need another trip, but I don't know how that didn't defend. We also died there. which was pretty aggravating. We now face this guy, who I don't know the defend here, versus Cobra. I think I've now worked out you're now meant to sell off loads of the jugs. I know you need to use the Super Monkey on the BFB's layer, but I could have just fan club because I didn't realize how many Cobras he sold off. We cut here. We just try and counter, but the counter doesn't work. We die because the fan club messes us up. We don't do it properly. But yeah, we should just hold a load of jugs off. And if you fan club the layer and then you just quickly get down your ability and take that out, then that will do the trick. And now we get this guy was T1 on the leaderboard at the time. And see if there was one moment where we messed up, which kind of messed everything up. And yeah, so we're in a pretty nice spot here. So we boost the first one. Oh no, we boost the rush, boost that one. We then fan club here, and now we can go for the BIA. This is good. We can now boost this last one, so this is fine. The problem is now another Moab we need to be able to defend without having to sell or cash out. We can afford to do it without cashing out. You could see for half a second, if you pause it a few seconds back, we could afford to fan club without having to cash out by just selling another trip and then just spamming stuff down, but we didn't, so we had to cash out. And yeah, now it's going to be really hard to make any money because of that cash out of about, I think it was 4 or 5k. So now that BI is not going to cook up for ages, and we're going to see what that does to us. We're going to, he's sending us more Moabs, which I feel like that has to drain him, but I don't know, it doesn't really drain him too much, I guess. I also could have maybe tried to go for an ODS and kept that down rather than having to keep selling the fan club every time, even though I've got loads of eco, so he's getting drained more than me, but guess not. Finally go for some facts, but because it's so late, we can't only got these facts at round 27 rather than probably a round or two earlier, and then we got probably another fact and a so if we had gotten not had to cash out. So yeah, now we're not going to have, we don't have many facts leading into this. He's got helis, he can just spam down helis. He's got loads of facts because we can really rush him to try and get our facts off. And now yeah, he can do this. We're going to fan club, and then without trying to sell any farms, GC Micro probably did that a little bit too early. He sends us another one, and we're just like fan clubbing, keeping our Spectre down. And GZing, trying to keep some farms, but we got so many, he's barely got any farms. We're going to just counter now, it's round 35, hope he dives to this. He doesn't have a stall, but we don't have a stall. We can't pop any of these, so then maybe if he pops them. But he's going to boost, he's got his engineers, he's got so many farms, he can just spam it down. Oh, he wins. I don't know where the thing went, he won that. And now we got, I don't know if I put all my screenshots in this actually, because I ran out of storage recording stuff, so I started screenshotting it. This is another game that we are going to lose. Loads and loads and loads of losses in this. I'm pretty sure we won like a game or two before this one with Engineer. We just started to start tryharding in Dread with Engineer. So at this point before this, we were down from 600k at the start. After the free power-ups and that, we were down to like 500k, or like we lost multiple games. After Dread, we went back up to about 700 and just over 700k. Maybe like 730 or something, so nicely on the way. But yes, we're going to do a Heli Ice, which for some reason, I feel like I'm fairly good at it on my normal account, but I freaking suck at it on on the Rags to Riches. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just like forget everything. So like randomly greeting, I start doing stupid stuff. Anyway, so we're against this Engineer player, and we're doing this. I believe we do slow down the pivotal moment in this game. When we get our double ices going, we got this locked in place, we get our farm down, we don't try and stupidly greed it, which we did in episode 10, which is already partly recorded. We go for this, nicely defends, nicely able to bank, all going nicely. All we need to do now is just, if he does a bait rush on round 15, 16, 17, just be able to defend that, holding our boost. If he doesn't boost the rush in, he sends us these leads. All we got to do is double ice and move the heli down to defend. So we get our double ice going, double ice is fine. We click on the heli, we don't unlock it out of place. So now we can't defend these balloons. We needed that, we boost, we live on 1 life, but we had to boost, which is really bad, because now he can re-rush us and force us to bank sell. Or it should just be a cash out actually, but he boosts in the re-rush, we bank sell, it's just gone now. If we had just moved our heli down, he couldn't re-rush us right now, which means we would have had a bank with loads of money in it, and we'd be in a really good spot right now and able to win this game, I think, because he's only got 3 plants down, so we would have been able to defend so much stuff and win the game. We also kind of panicked there and sent him in a rush, thinking maybe he doesn't have loads of money because he just sent us a few big rushes in, but He was able to defend that fine, and now it's just we just don't have any farms now. We go for a BFB defend. We do this defend. Some camos in there. We spike the BFB. We put an extra downdraft. We shouldn't need that extra downdraft. We just know it's because we are on literally 1 life. We do that defend. Sell off one of the there we is, finally sell off one of the things. We boost 2 of these and we're just really just making mistakes left, right and centre now. It was such a comfortable game. All we literally if we defended that, if we unlocked the heli from place, we could have moved it down. We could have defended the first rush. He couldn't have boosted in that re-rush, but if he did boost in the rush, we could have boosted and defended like that. We would have a BIE right about around 19 and bunch more eco. It would be looking so good right now, but it's not. We don't have even a factory yet. We finally get a first factory end of round 26, and with an Apache up, so he can't send us anything, but he just got more factories, and I'm not sure if the full game gets recorded in, but yeah, well, I already revealed at the start, we do just lose this. Not enough facts. He's gonna be able to send, even with a stall, he's gonna be able to send us more than he can send us. Oh, we just cut the game. Wow. Oh yeah, and then Vortex, we get loads and loads of DC. So that was the first DC. We show a Vortex game here. We don't show any of the Vortex games in episode 10, but we get the screenshots. But yeah, just really, well, DCs are very annoying. We end on 700k, I'll just say now. We'll show at the end, but yeah, we end on 700k just from DCs and just not playing very well. Making little mistakes like that other one. There were loads of other Dread games, by the way. I guess I forgot to put the screenshots in, but just trust me, bro. We ended positive. We gained like 200k from that. Dread overall. We're just playing loads of Engineer. Watch my other Engineer vids if you want to see Engineer, or other people have good Engineer vids. Svet's got some very good ones. You can check that out. But yeah, I guess we'll do some more T0 vids from the clan. Some people want some T0 videos, good strategies for T0. Maybe we'll pop that out after this series. But yeah, this series, I don't know, it just kind of stressed me out playing in boss arenas with a high win rate, trying not to lose it, even though, and then just not playing well and getting more stressed and playing even worse. And yeah, I did loads of T0 during last week on my normal account, and I made a couple of mistakes, but they just felt fine. It just is what it was, and it was just fine, just like little mistakes. But and then I was playing quite well overall though. And this one, yeah, just so many mistakes. I freaking hate this series. We're never doing this again. But I hope that a lot of people have enjoyed it, so I'm happy to finish it and happy to make it. But you can also kind of see in the background the 1 bar, 2 bar of Wi-Fi, very irritating. Anyway, this strategy, yeah, when you got to boost Engineer and Wizard, it's often not going to end too early, these ones. You just got to try and work out when the games end and end it then. Or if you think you can't defend something, then you just all out first before that moment and try and stall it down. So like you see the Wizard has like a Tempest. You can kind of use that to your advantage to try and you could just send an all out but leave a Tempest down, so if they also all out you, your rush is going to get pushed back a little bit more, so get a little bit more time, and yeah, then you can win the games like that. But nah, not the greatest R3 player, just that's a general sense of how you're meant to play the R3 modes. A lot of people, when you have a new account, if you have some experience, you might want to play the R3 modes. I don't typically recommend the R3 modes because, well, for my one at least, for my Rex to Riches, you didn't have club until 20k, and also for most people who are doing a Rex to Riches, they have an account which is they're a newer player, so R3 is like yeah, you just use the experience you have to try and beat opponents essentially. So yeah. So yeah, so that's why I don't do it for Rex to Riches. If you're a good player making a new account, do a load, then you're doing a load, you're just doing a half rate the whole time because you get the fully maxed towers and stuff like that. And all the powers, you can get random powers. I do think Speed Assault is the best power making method, even though most people do like R3 speed modes, but yeah. You can do R3 if you have had the experience. But otherwise, just follow the Rex to Riches guide that we've shown, and you'll have a account which has some decent powers and a million meds in no time. This is a slow rush here. He's going to tower blindness. Are we going to die? I forgot what happened here. We better not die to this. Oh my god, we died to this. Yeah, we really did not play well in this. Oh, here are some of the screenshots. So we did actually win some games, believe it or not. We were actually capable of winning games. Oh yeah, we lost that one. Screenshot there. And yeah, so we did actually win quite a bit. Here's another victory screenshot. Another one. We lost connection again. And then yeah, I think we just gave up after the second loss of connection. So, yeah, pretty really bad boss day overall from us, but it's what it is. Bad days happen. This is the account, and yeah, we will catch you in the next one. A pretty rushed episode, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.